Hello, every misguided robot. So you may have said to yourself recently, jank tech is cool, trains are cool, how about a jank tech train? Yay! This is going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I thought I'd cover this thing because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to record a video on this thing while I still have it. It might not be the longest or best video out there, but hey, it's just like the toy itself. The jank this time is the, I think 2001 or 2002 VTech. In the US, it's called the ABC Choo Choo. In the UK, it's called, drumroll please. Shit, drumroll, yay. This is called the Pop the Engine. I don't know who came up with that name or what they were thinking, but Pop the Engine? Why are we popping engines? Isn't that potentially a really bad idea? Like, I don't know, popping engines just doesn't sound like it's particularly safe. But no, what they mean is that this thing has balls in the funnel, and when you roll it along, they're meant to roll around in there. And I'm convinced mine doesn't work right, because I saw a video of a US one, and those are popping around a lot more. But on mine, they just kind of... I'm gonna have to try to do this on its side. Like, they just kind of don't really do much. Cool thing, but they could have developed that mechanism a bit more, I think. So what does this thing do, as your question you're probably going to answer? And my answer is a question you're going to answer. Or you might be able to answer that question, you know, after you've seen the video, but not unless you already know what this thing is. So what does this thing do? My answer is not that much. We'll go over everything it has. It's got a nice yellow section here. Pop the engine. I'm sure there's a VTech logo somewhere, possibly there. That's a speaker grill. This thing does have some kind of VTech logo. I forgot where it is, but it does have one. You've got some nice red plastic there. It's pretty cool, right? On this side, you've got some train detailing things. You have a volume switch. You've got this section here, which is it's a thing, and you've got the funnel up here, which is a thing, and then you've got the giant face on the front. I don't know what he's so happy about. Does he like his balls getting popped? Oh, that's a sentence, all right. Yeah, what's he so happy about? I don't know. His face jiggles from side to side. Is that why? When you roll him along, his face just is that possibly why? I don't know if I'd be that happy if my face was doing that. And then you've got 3 letter buttons here. Those have lights in them. You have a button here, which is sometimes very redundant, I'll be honest. And then you have a jank tech switch of approval over here. Get close up on that switch. Oh yeah. So let's dive into what this thing does. You have 2 possible modes. You have one mode where it will, it's not even decent enough to say the names of the letters. It just abacus, because that's how you teach kids stuff, right? I don't know, I haven't done it, but I don't think abacus is a particularly good way of doing it. Because A doesn't say A, does it? You can either have it do that, and then make a train noise, and then you can roll it along or push the button and it will make music. Or you can turn to the music mode, where the music in the other mode is still there, and it just plays it without the alphabet stuff. So let's, I'm really hyping this thing up, aren't I? Let's turn it on, and I will go through everything that this wonderful little train has. Hopefully I don't turn to the music mode first. Oh wait, I did. Let me actually adjust the volume. There we go. Also, this thing does get points for using what me and a couple friends have coined the Squawk font, which is a sound font famously used by VTech's Mr. Squawky Talkie, and a couple older things from around that time, though. There's a few things that use that. Well, let's learn our abacus, shall we? Here we go. Wrong one. Crap. I've already messed this up. Great. So we've got we've got, and we've got, and if you press these buttons again, you get this. You get this now. I didn't think you did. Really slow version of this part from I've been working on the railroad. No, this isn't over the vocals, by the way, which on the US one it is, so I have literally no idea why they broke this one like that. This thing is amazing. You can hit this button over here, and it will do that. If you hit it again, it will play music out of its little speaker. And I guess the lights on this thing are cool. If you like lights, if you like things with lights, this thing has them. So I mean, yeah, decent. Music's alright. Put the camera up a bit. There we go. You get a less weird look at the chain. Hit that again and you'll get probably more songs, won't you? Yes, you will. Well, I'm not going to show those off now because that'd make the music mode completely more redundant than it is. Let me push it along. And you get the same thing you would get by pressing all the buttons. This thing is odd. Let's see. I'm already going to have to switch this to music mode because I'm going to run out of shit to talk about in a minute. Music time. That's a really good train soundtrack. Actually, I like the sound of this thing. Like, this thing isn't bad, it's just very strange. It kind of... Again, I like the thing, but its existence is just kind of a bit redundant. Like, this thing doesn't... I sound like I'm really slating this thing now. It doesn't really have much in the way of, like... It does much kind of thing. It's just kind of there. Just kind of a thing they put out to go, hey, trains are cool, right? Let's run through some of the songs in this mode, because the songs are good. I like the songs. And I don't feel as bad talking over them, because this is up on the Electronic Toy Archive. So if you want to hear, like, the couple seconds of speech this thing has, and the couple songs it has, then go ahead. And, like, again, the songs aren't bad on this thing, it's just kind of... It's kind of... It's not big, it's substantial, and they could have made it do a little bit more than it does. Okay, so that repeats, alright. Also, this thing does sound hilarious on low batteries thanks to the lights it has. It makes this song sound really sad. Even more sad than this song already sounds in this thing, which is quite cool, I guess. Also, I've had this thing glitch out before. It was really funny. Yeah, we got She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain again. You know, I have to applaud them there. They've got some good music on this thing. That one is a bit short, though. You know, you've got all the songs that you'd think Train should have. This button in this mode does that. So you get to hear that again. Also, I think you can push it along, and it does that. Oh, I guess that's Turkey in the Straw again. So yeah, this thing does have like a couple songs that you can't normally get, which I guess is quite cool. I believe Skorky actually used this. The UK one did. I would like to see someone have a US version of this thing one day, because it does seem a bit different. Can I compare him? Come on, train. Come on, train. Then we have a full version of I've Been Working on the Railroad, which is it's pretty cool. I think this thing is only 3 channels. And then we've... Oh wait, did we hear this bit? I forget if this bit's in the other part of this song. But no, the US one does this song in a bit of a different and cooler way, in my opinion. It plays the vocals over a sped up version of the instrumental, so it actually sounds decent. It's not just man singing without any backing track, and then the backing track comes in after he stops singing. But yeah, there you have it. There's the Jank Train. It's one more VTech toy out there. It's kind of redundant, but it's kind of lovable, you know. Who doesn't like a good old steam train? It's fun. You can roll it around. If you have a misguided robot at hand, you can stand him up. If he doesn't automatically fall by himself, then you can do this, which I guess is kind of cool. Oh man, but yeah, there it is. Riding the jank train's fun. I'm just going to end the video with a really close-up shot of this thing's face. Trains.